Welcome to Top 10 with Mayzoon, your go-to channel for everything mysterious and intriguing. We pride ourselves on delving into the world's most spine-chilling mysteries, and today, we have a real treat for you. We'll be journeying to the top 10 most haunted places on Earth, unearthing their eerie stories that have been whispered in hushed tones for generations. Are you ready to dive into the world of the unknown and the hauntingly beautiful? Buckle up, because it's about to get spooky. Starting our countdown at number 10, we venture into the chilling corridors of the ancient Ram Inn. Nestled in the quaint English countryside, this old inn tells a tale of centuries gone by. Built on a pagan burial ground over 1,000 years ago, its history is as deep as the shadows that lurk in its corners. Rumors of ghostly apparitions and eerie noises have been whispered among locals for generations. Stories of a spectral bishop, a chilling child spirit, and even a malevolent demonic entity known as incubus have sent chills down the spines of visitors brave enough to step through its creaky old doors. The chilling atmosphere and the unsettling stories associated with the ancient Ram Inn have earned it a well-deserved spot on our list. An unsettling start, wouldn't you agree? But we're just getting started. Moving on to number 9, we find ourselves in the heart of Scotland, at the infamous Edinburgh Castle. This historic fortress, perched high on Castle Rock, has a dark and troubled past that spans over 9 centuries. Many claim it to be one of the most haunted places in the world. From the echoes of ancient battles, to the ghostly sightings of a phantom piper, a headless drummer, and the spirits of French prisoners from the 7 Years' War, the tales of the supernatural here are as numerous as they are chilling. The castle's dungeons, where countless souls met with a gruesome end, are said to be particularly rife with spectral activity. Visitors and staff alike have reported eerie phenomena, cold spots, unseen touches, and even apparitions. Some have even heard the strains of a ghostly piper echoing through the stone halls. A chill runs down your spine yet? Well, brace yourself. At number 8, the horror intensifies in the chilling grounds of Poveglia Island, off the coast of Venice, Italy. This small, seemingly innocuous island has a dark past. In the late 19th century, it became a quarantine zone for people suffering from plague and other deadly diseases. It's estimated that over 100,000 people died here, their bodies burned and buried in mass graves. In the 20th century, the island served as a mental asylum, where it's said a doctor performed gruesome experiments on the patients. His spirit is rumored to still haunt the island, along with the countless souls who met their end here. Visitors have reported hearing anguished cries and seeing apparitions in the ruins of the hospital. Poveglia Island's haunted reputation has made it a forbidden place. Even today, the Italian government prohibits public access. Are you feeling the goosebumps yet? We still have 7 more to go. At number 7, we delve deeper into the shadows with the eerie corridors of the Hauska Castle in Czech Republic. This chilling fortress dates back to the late 13th century and is steeped in spine-tingling lore. Its location, far from any strategic value or water source, has long puzzled historians. Legend has it that the castle was built over a large hole, believed to be a gateway to hell. The tales speak of demonic creatures that used to climb out of this pit, spreading terror among the locals. To contain these hellish beings, the castle was constructed. And if that's not eerie enough, the chapel was specifically built over this hellhole to keep the evil at bay. There have been countless reports of spectral sightings and strange phenomena within the castle walls. From ghostly faces peering from the windows to chilling whispers echoing through the halls. Shivers down your spine yet? It's only going to get scarier. Number 6 on our countdown brings us to the chilling corridors of the Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. This Gothic-like fortress was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world. But what makes it stand out in our list? Well, it's the ghostly tales that echo within its walls. Opened in the early 1800s, the prison was designed to inspire penitence in its inmates, hence the name. However, the harsh conditions often led to mental illness, and as a result, the penitentiary is said to be haunted by the tormented souls of its former prisoners. Visitors and staff have reported seeing spectral figures in the cell blocks, hearing eerie whispers and feeling sudden cold spots. Some even claim to have been touched or pushed by unseen hands. Whether these stories are true or not, they certainly add to the eerie aura that surrounds this place. Feeling the chills? We're just halfway through. Now, at our halfway mark, number 5 presents a chilling tale from the heart of Eastern Europe. We venture into the shadows of Romania's Hoia Baciu forest, a place that has earned the unsettling title of the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. This forest is not just known for its eerie, crooked trees but also for the inexplicable events that have occurred here. The history of Huanted is shrouded in mystery, with stories of disappearances, UFO sightings, and even time lapses. Locals often speak of a heavy feeling in the air, a sense of unease that never seems to lift. The forest's most infamous legend, however, is of a shepherd who vanished without a trace, along with his flock of 200 sheep. Visitors today still report strange occurrences, from unexplained noises to feelings of being watched. Whether these tales are figments of imagination or echoes of a haunted past, Huanted continues to intrigue and terrify in equal measure. Still with us? Good, because we're entering the top 4. At number 4, we encounter the chilling whispers of the past at the Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. This fortress-like structure, erected in the early 19th century, was designed to inspire penitence in the hearts of its inmates. However, it's better known today for its ethereal inhabitants. The tales that echo through its cold stone walls are as numerous as they are terrifying. Prisoners, guards, and visitors alike have reported inexplicable phenomena. Disembodied voices, echoing footsteps, and shadowy figures that vanish into thin air. One of the most famous specters is that of a prisoner named George, who is said to still roam his solitary confinement cell, unable to find peace in the afterlife. The penitentiary's history and the paranormal experiences reported there have made it a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers from around the globe. Still hanging on, we're nearing the top. Our countdown takes a darker turn as we reach number 3. We find ourselves plunged into the chilling abyss of the catacombs of Paris. This vast underground network, stretching over 200 miles, is the final resting place for over 6 million souls. The catacombs were born out of necessity in the late 18th century when Parisian cemeteries became overcrowded. Now, the labyrinthine tunnels serve as a grim reminder of mortality, where the walls are lined with human skulls and bones. Echoes of a macabre past reverberate through the cold, damp air. Whispered tales tell of brave explorers lost forever in the darkness, their panicked cries still heard late at night. Others speak of spectral figures flitting through the shadows, the lost souls of those laid to rest here. The catacombs of Paris are a haunting testament to the city's dark history, an eerie underworld that dares the bravest of souls to venture into its depths. Ready for the top 2? We promise it's worth the fright. At number 2, we find ourselves in the chilling confines of Poveglia Island, Italy. A place steeped in a history of death and despair. It's no wonder that it has earned its reputation as one of the world's most haunted locations. Poveglia Island served as a quarantine station during the bubonic plague, housing the sick and dying. Later it was repurposed as a mental asylum, where it's rumored that a doctor performed cruel experiments on the patients. The island is said to be plagued with the restless spirits of those who suffered here, their anguish echoing through time. Visitors have reported hearing disembodied screams and seeing shadowy figures in the corners of their eyes. Some have even claimed to feel an unseen force pushing them, as if trying to eject them from the island. Are you ready for the most haunted place on Earth? The suspense ends now. And finally, at number 1, we have the chilling realms of Poveglia Island, Italy. This tiny, forbidden island in the Venetian lagoon has a history that can curdle your blood. Once a quarantine station for plague victims in the 14th century, the island later served as an asylum for the mentally ill in the late 1800s. The legends speak of a doctor who performed barbaric experiments on the patients, only to leap from the island's bell tower in a fit of madness. Today, the island is considered so haunted that the Italian government has deemed it off-limits to visitors. From the echoing screams of plague victims to the eerie laughter of madmen, the phantoms of Poveglia Island are said to still linger, making it a beacon for paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike. And there you have it, the top 10 most haunted places on Earth and their eerie stories. We hope you enjoyed this chilling journey with Top 10 with Mayzoon. We've taken you around the globe, unveiling the 10 most haunted places on Earth, each with its own eerie tale. From shadowy figures to spectral voices, these locations have been steeped in mystery and fear. We thank you for joining us on this spine-tingling adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Top 10 with Mayzoon. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.